everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. I am currently sitting in a very lonely Melbourne airport waiting to take a flight back to Greece via Doha. It is weird and creepy, and I hope you can hear me because I'm still talking quietly even though there's hardly anybody here vlogging in public who would know. I thought I would make a video to kind of explain about what's been going on. A lot has changed. For those of you who are original subscribers, I've had quite a few new subscribers, so welcome, thank you for subscribing. A lot's changed. I'm going back to Greece by myself. Pep and I broke up. I'm not going to say anything else about it. But probably, you know, the last couple of videos that I'd made, I was in Melbourne. We were in Melbourne living together. Yeah, things broke down. So I have been living in Adelaide for the last month. So I was staying in our apartment for, yeah, probably about a month. And it was when Melbourne was in full lockdown as well. And then it started to open up a little bit, and you know, that was good. I was still working from home, but I was seeing friends at least. But I just couldn't, I didn't want to stay in Melbourne anymore. I was lonely, and I just needed my family. So I moved back to Adelaide. I put all my stuff into storage, moved back to Adelaide. And then in the end, decided that I wanted to go back to Greece because Greece makes me so happy, as you all would know. So going to Greece in the midst of a pandemic, most would argue that's pretty stupid, but I do feel really safe on the island in Meganisi, and I want to go and work on my business. I want to go and work on the shop because Island of Greece is, you know, it has been a dream of mine since I was little. Well, since I was, you know, 2012. Last year I really didn't, you know, do as much as I wanted to. So yeah, so this year I decided to go back, and I've been working really hard on creating new products. Whether or not anyone actually comes to the island is another story. Whether or not there's anyone in the store is another story, but at least I'll be in the store. And so yeah, I ended up quitting my insurance job. Last week was my last day on Friday. Quitting your job in the middle of a pandemic, I don't know. You know, I've always been the type of person that just goes with it and rolls with it, and I just be brave and follow what I want to do, follow my heart, and yeah, I now have the opportunity to do that, and so I did. So here we are, season 2, Island of Greece, starting off in a very, very scary, empty airport, with a big bag full of stock. This one, all this is stock, 30 kilos of stock. This one is just my clothes, 12 kilos my clothes, the rest is stock. So yeah, so unfortunately I have to sit here in Melbourne for like 4 more hours, which is pretty boring. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I suppose maybe I'm gonna vlog to the best of my ability. It might be a mix of iPhone footage just to make it a little bit easier, but just to show you what it's like traveling during this pandemic. I have got my mask, I've got my lots and lots of hand sanitizer. I also have this scarf which I've sort of been also wrapping around my face, which I'll continue to do, I guess. And we'll see. The first flight that I took over from Adelaide was with Virgin, so I had to fly to Melbourne because there were no international flights leaving from Adelaide. So I had to fly to Melbourne first, and the flight was very, very empty. I had a whole row to myself, which I'm assuming is going to be the same with this next flight with Qatar. I wish they would upgrade me to business class, that would be great. Fat chance of that happening though, I think. But yeah, so I'll share what it's like. My bestie, Mirto, is picking me up from Athens, and then we're going to drive to Lefkada together. So it's Monday now, and I will arrive in Athens at 1 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon, so tomorrow. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I hope you enjoy this little travel vlog of me on my own during, you know, travel in the time of Corona. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say Corona. Stop saying it. I think that YouTube is a bit funny about it. But yeah, here we go. Okay, it's a few hours later. Are you gonna focus? Okay, it's a few hours later. Hot update. Checked in, and didn't realize. Okay, I filled in the form to a Greek register form that I didn't know that I needed to do, and I just happened to do it because a friend told me 15 minutes before my flight opened, not knowing that I even had to do it. And then when I got to the check-in counter, the lady was like, "Do you have your form?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I just did it." And she said, "Oh, you mean you just did it just now?" And I said, "Yes." She goes, "Oh, you might not be able to fly." And I was freaking out. But all is well. I have checked in, and now I'm eating McDonald's because there's nothing else to eat in the airport while I wait to go through customs. So that is the hot update of my time spent in the airport so far. And people are going to be looking at me because I'm vlogging in public, so I'm going to eat my Maccas in peace. My mask on. It's going to be a long night. Welcome to the next update. I am on my phone because I just can't be bothered to get out my camera. I am in Doha. It's hot as fuck. It was a long flight. I look terrible, but just go with it. I'm exhausted. So that whole flight was spent wearing these, check this out, this, oh, I can't show you, this face mask. Literally had to wear it for the whole flight, so the whole 12 and a half hours, so it's like impossible to sleep. I can't sleep anyway, but it was still impossible to sleep. So yeah, that was interesting. Definitely a different vibe in here. Most of the shops are closed. Like, this airport is normally crazy, and it's just dead, of course, dead. As you can see, I am sitting near the window waiting for my gate to open. You can see here, it's pretty dusty, but yeah, it's been fine. Still wearing my mask, keeping safe. Yeah, I was feeling really anxious when I was in Melbourne still, because I was stupidly read the news and then I had like this freak out panic attack, like, what am I doing? But now these old travel feelings are coming back. Like, I get excited when I see the planes. I'm like, yay, traveling. And even like just seeing Athens on the screen. Yeah, just seeing Athens on the departure screen is like, ah, yay, I'm almost there. So the next flight is about 4.5 hours. And then I'll be in Athens, and Mirto will be waiting for me to pick me up, and then we're driving straight to Lefkada, and we're spending the night in a hotel, which is exciting. It's her cousin's hotel, so it'll be really, really nice. And yeah, dying. I need a shower. I feel disgusting. Don't wear my hair in a ponytail very often, but here we are. This is where we're at. Travel mode. But yeah, I don't know how interesting this vlog's going to be. I think it's more just I'm trying to show you what it's like to travel, but I need to film a bit more, so I will film more on the next flight. They're doing like one seat in between everybody, which is good, although it's still crammy, but it's fine. I can't complain. It's been fine. Everything's been good. So yeah, keeping safe, keeping my distance, and yeah, no one's checked anything yet. No temperature checks. I can't remember if I told you that I almost couldn't. Oh yeah, I did already. Couldn't get on the flight for Greece because this is awkward, because I didn't have that paperwork filled out. While I was on the flight, the paperwork came through. Lucky. So fingers crossed, everything will be fine when I get there. And yeah, I don't know what sort of, if they're going to do any testing, if they're going to check my temperature. Hopefully they do. Just, I don't know, out of precaution for everybody. Yeah, it's a weird time. I don't know. I was talking to some people because I got into the business class lounge while I was waiting for the flight in Melbourne, and I was talking to some people in there, and they were all, everybody who was in there was from the UK, and they were going home because of COVID. And it was just interesting. There's just this weird vibe around everybody. But yeah, so here I am, 1.5 hours to wait, and then I jump on my flight. I'm excited. I just wish I didn't look so bad. Anyway, this is what it is. I will, see you on the plane.
Time is 10 minutes past 12 in the afternoon, and the outside temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Please ensure that you have all your personal belongings with you as you leave the aircraft. Also, remember that smoking is only permitted in designated areas. You might now use your mobile and electronic devices if you wish to do so. We hope that you will include Qatar Airways in your future travel plans. To book your next flight, please visit QatarAirways.com.